You're going to love this. Trust me, what you're seeing now is my normal state.
Welcome, I'm Spaghetti King, and today we will once again be covering Mei Neko ASMR. So I had a couple choices that I could make because I had 3 videos that I could choose, all of which would be worthy video topics. Yesterday we had what was it? Tsundere Bully. That was an interesting one. Mei swearing at me. That makes me uncomfortable. But today we are doing a shy girlfriend talks about future plans. Isn't this good? So, we begin with our shy girlfriend in this situation. She says, we can't know the future, but she knows that she'll be happy so long as she's with me. So, or the listener in this case. So, very wholesome note to begin. But, for the most part, the audio can be summed up as 3 questions, in this order, which is, when do you want to get married, or do you want to get married? When do you want to get engaged / how long do you want to be engaged for? And do you want kids? So, that's what the question is. 3 questions, so, very basic structure. I really don't need to even go, like, point by point and say, we go here, we go here, we go here. It's basically just, those questions in that order. And it's kind of like probing to the listener, because she mostly just, agrees with what you said. She's like, yeah, I agree with that. Which is pretty funny. I mean, if you want, like, my take, you want my, like, autism brain to, like, manifest an answer for you, well, I'm like a religious person, so I'm like very traditional when it comes to marriage. So usually, you'll have decided between 4 and 6 months is usually when you've decided. And then you're engaged, usually between 3 and 6 months. So, it's probably going to be like, when we meet, it's probably going to be like we're married probably after 7 months, at most 9 months. Probably that's usually how it goes. So that's the time scale I can estimate for you based on how religious people normally are. At least people who want to have traditional religious marriages. Which I would. So, that answers both questions. That answers the marriage question and the engagement question. And, 3 months to be engaged, yeah, seems pretty good. You want to save her. She wants to save her, calling me her fiance. So, I understand that. I understand that, I think that's a fine time scale. That's my opinion on the matter. Because it is fun. It is fun. Of course, you do need to get married before you can get up to the real fun stuff. Well, I shouldn't say the fun stuff. The kinky stuff? No, not really the kinky stuff. The intimate stuff? Yeah, the intimate stuff, but it's kind of more than that. So, if you get up to it earlier, then there's like that benefit. But, 3 months of, chilling still and getting all sorted and whatnot. It's a big thing. It's a big thing, You live together. You have kids, whatnot. Okay, so that's the answer. That's the last question. How many kids? The answer is probably as many as you can put out. That's probably my answer to the question if I were asked this. Because here's the thing. No birth control, alright? No birth control. Don't believe in it. Birth control's uncool. Birth control's lame. If you want me to be going around like, we're going at it, there's energy. There's energy in the room. It's like, you're going, and it's like, we're out of condoms. I better go to the store and buy some. Like, no, go. God says go. Go, Geo, go. That's what God says. So that's my answer to that, okay? All 3 questions answered, alright? All 3 questions answered. When are we going to get married? I'll probably have decided in 4 months after meeting you. But hey, maybe 6 months. And how long to be engaged for? 3 months sounds pretty good, but 6 months probably the highest. And how many kids? Well, a lot. I mean, if you get married at 25 and then you have no birth control, the children produced at it usually ranges somewhere between 5 and 7. So, something like that. But is what it is, right? Is what it is, right? That's all I can say, right? Is what it is. yeah, so, she probes these questions to you, and, these are my answers, alright? It was asking me questions, so I had to give my honest answers, okay, boys? So, I gave the answers, but you can give what answers you want, alright? If you have different answers, then you can give your own answers. But these are my answers. So, then she gives you a little kiss, and she's like, yeah, okay, cutie. And I'm like, yeah, okay, alright. That's what May does, that little cutie line. Little cutie line. Not cuties like that ugly pedophile Netflix thing, but like, wholesome mode. Wholesome May. And her little title for me. Or the audience. So, it is what it is, right? But, oh, I guess one last thing I can say is there were a couple you knows. Because usually with May, I'll bring up anytime she says no. Like, N-O, no. She's like, no. And she has a really cute no. When she says no, like this really high-pitched. Very cute. Very cute. We love it. But she was saying, in this video. And she was kind of beginning to rival, like, Shadow. Like, Fallen Shadow ASMR, who has, like, the best knows in this universe. But it was coming close in terms of the level of cuteness of those no's. So I was very pleased with that. I think that's how I'll say that. So, the rating will be audio 2 out of 5, wholesome rating 5 out of 5, overall rating 9 out of 10. The audio was a 2 out of 5 because I had to put on headphones to hear it. It was kind of quiet, so I couldn't hear it. But it was really good when I did wear the headphones, but it was kind of quiet, so that's how the audio works. And then the overall rating, 9 out of 10. The only reason it wouldn't be a 10 is because it's kind of simple progression, and she, like, answers yes to all your questions, which is fine, because it's probing you for the audience. But it's not really a problem your first time watching it, but if you watch it on repeat, then it kind of becomes repetitive, but that's the only thing that's keeping it from a 10. So, other than that, May, once again, stupendous daily content, and it's always like A+, it's always great, we love it. So, May, good job, May-chan, very good. So, thank you for watching, I'm Spaghetti King, I love you all, and farewell.